YouTube channel. In this video, we will discuss in detail about understanding of keywords. The search volume of a keyword phrase is the number of times it gets searched for in a month. Some keywords are massively popular, they get searched for several million times a month, and some other keywords may get searched for 10 times a month. Search volume of a keyword is a key metric we will need to look at when selecting keywords to target. If your website ranks high in the search engine for keywords that get searched for a lot, then your website will have significant amount of traffic. To get search volume data for keywords, so there are some free tools and some paid tools. Ubersuggest.com is a free tool you can use to get search volume data. There are several other tools and we will look at a few of them later. If you search for apartments for rent in London, you will see these keywords. We will get more than 12,000 times a month. There are also a lot of other stuff here, but for now we are only interested in the search volume. Also, you would want to know that search volume data is more like an estimate and not a number that's set in stone. This data is not always 100% accurate, but it's good enough keyword to get the search volume data, mostly from Google, and Google may not always report the exact number of searches they are getting. That said, the data is not entirely inaccurate either. This keyword apartment for rent in London may be getting anywhere from 8,000 to 12,000 searches a month on average, and for this keyword single cup coffee maker with frother that the tool says gets only 10 searches a month may actually be getting more than 50 searches a month. So it varies and depends upon different kinds of keywords when we search, and the result will be according to the keywords which we are searching. So there are definite stages through which a potential customer goes through before they will buy your product or service. The stage can be broadly divided into three stages: awareness stage, consideration stage, and buying stage. At this stage, they may only be vaguely aware of what they are looking for. Their ideas are not definite. They are most likely very hazy. They might have become aware of a problem but are not yet actively seeking a solution. They are now aware of the problem and they are actively looking up information about the problem. They also might have become aware of several products or services that can address the issue they are facing and may be evaluating all of the alternatives before them. They now know enough about the problem and at least a few of the potential solution they are ready. So they are now ready to buy, and for each of these three stages there are certain types of keywords that people use. We look at those keywords now. So the first one is informational keyword. At this stage, your potential buyer are just becoming aware of the problem. They might not have defined the problem very clearly, yet they may still be in the process of defining the keywords used in the awareness stage are called informational keywords. Example would include keywords like these. People who are using these phrases are looking for information. They are trying to obtain a clear understanding of the issue they are facing. They are not looking for a solution yet and they are not ready to buy either. So the example you can see how to rent an apartment and how to find a cheap apartment. So they are looking for the information at this stage, and what does a router look like, what is the dual band Wi-Fi. So the second stage is navigational keywords. At this stage, people at this stage have a pretty good understanding of the problem. The problem is now defined and they are starting to research potential solutions. They are now looking for services, tools, or suppliers, and they might be comparing several alternative solutions and reading reviews. Keywords used in this stage of the buying process are called navigational keywords or go keywords. These keywords are used to help in finding a product or service that will help in solving the problem. People who are typing keywords like these into a search engine are likely comparing alternative solutions. The more or less know what they want and are looking at products or services that can solve the problem. The information they gather in this stage will help them make a buying decision, but they have not yet zeroed in on a specific product or service to buy. They are not ready to pull the trigger yet, so to speak. So, moving on to the next stage, and which is called transactional keywords. People in this stage of the cycle are ready to buy. They now have a clear idea of what they want. They have done most of the research by now and have formed opinions about several products or services that might solve the problem. Keywords used in this stage are termed transactional or buyer keywords. Anyone who searches for something like why is the sky blue is not looking to buy anything. There are no ads for this phrase on Google. This is not a buyer keyword, but someone who is searching for like some specific thing to name so they this is a buyer keyword phrase that contain words like best, cheapest, buy, top, for sale, and the like are buyer keywords. These keywords have a high commercial intent. People who type them into search engine are looking to buy products or services. If you are building a website for your business, your website will need to target at least a few buyer keywords. You will need to identify buyer keywords that are right for your business and build pages for each of them. Unless you are seeking to generate revenues solely from running display ads, you will need to target buyer keywords. Example of buyer keywords could include keywords like these. As you can see, like example, you can see apartment to buy near me and something like that. Model numbers are also very good buyer keyword to target. Anyone who is typing a model number into a search engine has already done all the research and is ready to buy. They are have likely evaluated all the alternative besides the one they want to buy and are ready to make the final decision and buy the product. So moving on, we will now discuss the post purchase keywords. Once they have made the purchase, customers evaluate the product or service and see whether their needs have been met. If they are not satisfied, they can return the product and leave a negative review, which can be damaging to your business. And some customers might look up information on how to use or maintain a product after they have made the purchase. Here are some examples of the kind of keywords they might use at this stage. So, people searching for these keywords have already purchased a product or service and are now looking for information related to what they have purchased. These keywords may signify the start of another buying cycle. They now have a new problem they want to solve and are now trying to figure out how to solve the problem. So, moving on to the next one, we will now discuss long tail keywords. Take a look at these two sets of keywords, set A and set B. One thing becomes obvious right away: the keywords in set A are too broad, while those in set B are very specific by your keywords. Buyer keywords. Keywords in set A are referred to as head keywords, and those in set B are referred to as long tail keywords. While head keywords get searched possibly tens of thousands of times a month, they are too broad. Long tail keywords, on the other hand, may get searched for a lot less, but they are highly targeted buyer keywords. It's a lot easier to create high quality content for long tail keywords, and long tail keywords convert a lot better. Anyone who is typing a long tail keyword into a search engine knows exactly what they are looking for. If you give them the content they are looking for, you have a much better chance of generating a sale. Head keywords, on the other hand, do not convert well. After all, what kind of content can you create for keyword like kitchen or table? It's very hard to know what the searcher is looking for. It's extremely hard to rank for keyword. Ranking for a keyword like kitchen or table can be insanely hard. These kinds of keywords are only for corporations like Depot or Walmart. On the other hand, it's a lot easier to rank for long tail keywords, so you would want to focus mostly on easier to rank long tail buyer keywords to generate revenues from your website. So as we discussed that long tail keywords are easier to rank for. So moving on to the next one, we will now discuss that what are the keyword difficulties. There are always going to be competitions, and not every keyword is easy to rank for. There are only 10 spots on Google first page, and for a lot many keywords there are going to be way more than 10 sites trying to rank. The higher the number of websites targeting a particular keyword, the harder it's going to be the rank for the keywords. In general, the higher the search volume, the more difficult it's going to be to rank for the keyword. Keywords with the high commercial intent or buyer keywords are also harder to rank for. Keyword tools like Moz, Ahref, and other compute keyword difficulty scores for each keyword in their database. Keyword difficulty is an estimate of how hard it will be to rank for a keyword. They take a lot of factors into account to compute the score. Keyword difficulty score for a keyword can range anywhere from 0 to 100, with 0 being extremely easy and 100 being insanely hard to rank. Keyword with low keyword difficulty scores less than 35 are usually easier to rank for, and keywords with higher difficulty scores are generally harder to rank. Now you would want to remember that keyword difficulty scores are just estimate, and estimate may not always match with reality. It's possible that keywords with relatively low keyword difficulty scores may actually be hard to rank, and keywords with much higher keyword difficulty scores may be relatively easy to rank. Each page on your website needs to be optimized for only one keyword. Conversely, one keyword should be targeted by only one page and not more than one. So if you want to target say 100 keywords, you will need at least 100 pages. A single page can finally end up ranking for hundreds or even thousands of keywords. We will see how that is possible in later videos. But one page should have only one focus or primary keyword. A website is a collection of several web pages. All of the pages on the website should be on one main topic as far as possible. You would not want to include content about unrelated topics on a website. For instance, a website should not have content or unrelated topics. For example, coffee makers, auto insurance, laptops, and gaming chairs. These are all unrelated topics and should not be on the same website unless you are talking about a company like Walmart or Amazon. A website should be about one main topic, and it should have several pages very closely related to that topic. If you are building a website about coffee makers, then it would have pages about these keywords, and which we are saying that keyword should be related to the main topic. And if our website is about coffee maker, then these are the examples. Each of these keyword phrase will have a dedicated page. These are all about coffee makers, which is the main topic of the website. You would not want to have articles not related to coffee makers on the website. Possibly the single most important step in building a website is finding keywords or target. The better your keywords research, the better your result will be. And keyword research is best done using tools. There are free tools like Google Suggest and Google Keyword Planner, but these do not let you do find the heavy lifting that sometimes required. These are excellent tools like Ahref, SEMrush, and Moz and at least one of these will be required if you are really serious about SEO. And as we see that these are all three tools are paid, and their plan starts from writing. As you can see that the plan starts from $99 a month, and Moz Pro standard plan cost also SEMrush plan cost also $99 a month, and this one is $119 a month. So you should be able to try each of these for free for a few days. So you should be able to cut down on your keyword research cost. You can sign up for a month or two, get your keyword research done in that time, and then cancel your subscription. It's still possible to do keyword research without these tools, but it's going to involve a lot of work, and you will end up spending several days or even weeks on a task that will take a few hours. Using keyword research tools can save you a lot of time for a nominal monthly fee. Moving on, we will now discuss the best kind of keywords to target on your Amazon affiliate site. As we have seen earlier, you want to be using mostly buyer keywords. You can have a few pages focused on not buyer informational keywords, but the majority of your page should be focused on buyer keywords, and that the only specific types of buyer keywords. Let's suppose you are building a site about golf balls, and you would want to target phrases like best golf balls, golf ball reviews, product name reviews, and more numbers. In addition, within any niche, there will be several sub niches as well. We need to find those and target them as well. These could be the sub niches of the main niche, golf balls. In general, we go after keywords like best product, product reviews, product name review, and model number. At times, it may not be possible to rank for keywords like product name because you might be competing head on with the company making those products. Many times doing that is difficult because Google will not rank your affiliate website about the company that makes the product. Like if you have a site about shoes, you would not want to compete directly with companies like Nike by trying to target their brand names. Instead of competing head on with the companies, we search for low competition buyer keywords that are easy to rank for. So, thanks for watching and keep watching my channel for more informational videos.